In the 1960s, a businessman, Bob Byers, developed a man-made lake that was fed by the aquifer, named after his wife, Delores. It was basically a makeshift campground for people that like motocross and coming in between LA and Vegas. And over the next couple of decades, they just kept developing it, adding rides. Then it ended up becoming a water park. The slogan used to be the fun spot in the desert. And one by one, they added rides, they added all the attractions, basically made it into a booming little water park. Not too long after that, they named it the Hoola, and it was also called Discovery Bay for a short period of time as well. And then it got shut down because of a lawsuit, tragically. And it's basically been ruins and abandoned since 2004. I had initially heard that the park closed because an employee on his own time or after the park hours or before the park hours went down a water slide and got hurt or cut with his liver or something and then sued the park. And part of that's true. He got $4.4 million in a judgment. However, the truth of the matter is, after researching this a little bit more, is the kid, Jason Mason, that basically slid down the slide and got hurt. He actually became a paraplegic after he crashed into a dam at the end of the slide. So it wasn't just a little thing. And like everything in life, folklore and hearsay and rumor and the rumor mill blew it a little bit out of proportion. But reading what really happened, the kid became a paraplegic. So what do you do? My initial thoughts were, damn, we live in a country where lawyers sue each other and sue companies and sue bosses, and it's kind of a messed up, vicious cycle or whatever. But the reality is, if the kid went down the water slide and became a paraplegic because of it, I don't know. What do you do? I'm not judge and jury on it, but the story is definitely not what it was originally told to me. That's for sure. Out here at the abandoned water park, about halfway between Las Vegas and LA, depending on what side of LA you're on. Out here, I don't know, 150, 160 miles from Vegas. Pretty awesome, crazy story. But we're out here exploring, looking around. Amazing artwork everywhere. So check this out. The old hill up there with the slides. It's like a graffiti paradise. There's just a little tagging crew out here doing their thing. I think I scared them off flying my drone. I didn't mean to. But check this out over here, the old lazy river. This is actually even cooler than it looks when you drive by. I think it's one of everybody's favorite things to see when they're driving between LA or SoCal and Las Vegas. But it's for real cool. It's actually cooler when you come in here and take a look around. Lazy river. Hoola slides used to come down the hill, end up right here, come up there. The infamous slides that caused it to close. I should say, the slide that caused the lawsuit for it to close, which is a shame. I always think it'd be super cool if someone reopened this. I know I say this is one of my favorite things a lot on this channel, but that's kind of what I do, is I show you a lot of my favorite things that I see. For years I've been traveling around the desert, well, traveling everywhere, but riding around and seeing stuff, and I like the idea that I could show people some of the stuff I've seen and see and continue to see, because it's super cool. There's a lot to be seen out here in the world. Sometimes I think we get caught up in day-to-day stuff and don't realize that there's a whole lot of the world we're not seeing. Every time I've gone overseas or traveled far away, I think, wow, it's crazy cultures and people, and there's just so much different stuff that you can see, you know, if you get out and about and do it. And I just encourage everybody to get out and do it. There's really not too many excuses as to why you can't. Like I've said in other videos, it doesn't even take a lot of money. It just takes a little bit of gas and some time to go out, and you can make time. People always have a lot of excuses as why they can't do things. I'll be trying to make excuses for why I can do things, if that makes sense. The miles don't matter, and I'm out here. I mean, look at that. This artwork is no joke, I'm telling you. It might look like some just graffitied ruins from the 15 freeway out there when you ride by, but it's amazing. It's beautiful. Look at this. Take a look in here. And out there's that 15 freeway, heavily traveled, like I talked about in the Baker thermometer video. Forgot how many people go a week, but a whole lot of people go. This is midweek, and there's people out there. It don't stop, day or night. I'm telling you. Little turnstiles for coming in it. Looks like, oh, Disneyland or something. Click, get in, get your tickets, and be off. But yeah, this is your artwork all over the ground. Yep. Halfway between LA and Vegas. Right outside Barstow. Barstow's out there. Just down the road. I'm out though. I'm gonna go up to Palm Springs, or down to Palm Springs, and post up in that part of the desert. It's November. It's a little bit warmer down there. As a heads up for people. Vegas actually doesn't always stay warm. I mean, it's alright. It's warmer than it is in the North Pole or Oregon. But it's getting a little cool. So head down to Palm Springs where it's a little warmer. Kick my feet up. Have a non-alcoholic drink at a tiki bar. Miles don't matter. Get out here and see something.